morning.
Morning. Your B squad, ready to go.
Hello.
This is where the aquatics go to be in the know here at the morning aquatic show. The aquatic morning show.
That was close.
Close. No cigar, no
Well,
cigar.
I said B squad here, ready to go.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even
B.
try it because, like, my
B.
tongue would try to be twisting the whole way out of my mouth and stuff.
Because I'm not used to saying it. Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
my.
everybody, today's Thursday, February 10th, and as you see, Jess isn't here. She has some family obligations that she had to deal with today, so look what you're stuck with.
Yep, you're stuck with us.
Happy day before Friday.
Yay! Did y'all notice something about that betta when he turned? Was his eyes different when he turned around in the intro?
Two different colors. I don't know. I didn't notice. All right, play the whole intro over again. We got to see.
Boom! Yeah. One day, me and Lefty did that because I forgot to push go live. And apparently somebody helped me out on this one too because I didn't hit it the second time. I don't think. So,
No, it's the same color eyes.
oh, okay. It's just like, did I just see something weird? But so, has anything been happening with anybody while we wait for the chat to populate a little bit?
I'm about to do a purchase.
Another purchase, huh?
Oh.
I have to because I think this is one of them one in a lifetime chances.
No.
I don't know if he'll ever get him in again.
Oh.
They're black Venezuelan corridoras, and they are actually the true black ones. They're not the light brown.
Oh. Wait, Dan has those?
Yeah.
I don't have any room.
Oh, man.
Well,
Actually, I do have room. Man.
the
Always make room for something special.
Yeah.
thing about it is, maybe he only has 5 left, and I forgot to hit enter.
Oh. You might want to get on that.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Hurry up, I'm gonna race you.
You probably beat me with your tech savviness.
Nah.
And of course, with the special fast fingers purchases, I think Corey said the other night he had some more of those pumps.
Oh. Yeah, I just I bought 5 of them a while back, and I just started hooking them up last night. I connected them to my plant farm and my Adolphoid Cory tank. They're pretty good, and if you just like I have them hanging from the cord, so like they're just kind of suspended in midair, and they're very quiet when you do it that way.
Okay, good to know. I said I need to get on that. Of course, you know, it's one of those things. Just as soon as I said it, I forgot it.
Right.
I have to write that down too.
I gotta say, speaking of central topics of like Dan's Fish American Co-op and stuff, for the auction, what happened last night on Dan's stream was pretty cool. What Xanadu did.
Oh yeah.
What happened? I didn't see.
So he won the giveaway for them cichlids, which are pretty cool looking cichlids, to be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
They're called bandit cichlids, not like convict, but the bandit ones. And yeah, they just he won, and he said donate it to the Vinay's auction that we're having this Saturday, and also on the 20th. So Dan did some figuring out while he goes, with everything that happened, it could be $100 gift certificate.
Yeah, because like the cichlids, he was gonna send 3.
Nice.
They were worth $30 a piece. Shipping would be $30. It'd be 90, and he just said, "Why not make it an even 100?" So that'd be Another $100 gift card to Dan's Fish up for auction. So is that that's Saturday?
So I don't know. Me, Rika and I is going to decide once we get everything, because we made a list. We're going to decide which ones to do on each stream.
Cool.
I see that Geek Boy had made a
Oh,
very substantial donation.
Yeah, that was really awesome, Geek Boy.
yeah, buddy.
So for a gift card, say one of the $50 gift cards, you would put it up for auction, and you're hoping you're going to get more than your cash value of it, anyways.
Yeah, because it's for a good cause.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I saw that and it's like, oh my gosh, Geek Boy, he's something else.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
pretty amazing.
Good dude. And there's a lot of good people. But, he always pitches in when somebody's in need.
Right.
So, speaking of color guppies, he had messaged me this morning, and we were talking this morning, and he said that he wanted to thank everybody for the support, not just what was given, but also for the kind words and stuff that everything that was said about him. He wanted to thank everybody for that. He said he's going to try to pop in chat to do it, but he might not be able to,
Yeah.
Now, did I hear that he is pretty much shut his fish room down? Is that what? Did I hear that on the screen? Till things settle.
Yeah, I don't think that was supposed to be put out there, but yeah, it was said.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
it's just that extra work to keep up with the fish room with all that going on.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I wished I was closer where you could physically go and help him,
I know. I mean, we've been texting for months about, because he wanted to send me guppies and he wanted to send me rads, and just the other day he was just like reminding me that he's going to be sending me rainbow fish. I'm like, dude, like that should be the last thing on your mind right now. But
he's a man of his word.
He is a selfless person for sure.
Yes, he's awesome.
I hate it for him, but I'm glad that the fish family is going to step up and do what they can, and everybody that's organizing this. I appreciate the fact you're doing it. I don't know him as well as others, but after I won those plecos off of Shanna and Jason's stream that time, we kept contact a little bit here and there. Mm-hmm. So I feel like I have a little special rapport, but
you'll get to meet him in person.
A friend, but I think of him as a friend.
Mm-hmm.
When will she get to meet him?
And actually, you will too, Stephen.
At the Clash?
Yep.
Yeah, he's coming.
Awesome.
The Clash. So.
Yeah, he's gonna be at the Clash. He's gonna help. He's gonna be there Thursday. He's gonna help set up and everything.
Okay.
Awesome.
Yeah, I think we'll be flying in. It'll be like late Thursday. We'll be there on Friday morning. Something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of the stuff happens, later on, but.
So is Friday an actual event day, or is it still more set up?
Well, the vendors and stuff will be coming in that day, but you would still be able to, after they're set up, to buy stuff if you want to. At least that's how it was last year. Like you said, I don't know. So Sunday I won't be streaming. I will be down that way with the meeting with the creator stuff. So there will be a stream later on to get ideas from the fish fan.
Now, I was going to do say good morning to people, but I can't see the. Oh, it's 9:30. Never mind. Never mind.
What's that?
Oh,
The first message I see is Patty will be
okay.
dancing around the fringes.
Okay, so I did see that. I'm gonna pull up a participants list. Never done that. And see
Okay.
how that goes.
Yeah.
I see Barbara Jackson. I guess it's alphabetical. Good morning. Good morning, Berkeley Bell. Bunny Viper. Canastilla Valley Cichlids. Good morning, David. DeFreeze Aquariums. Hi, Rob. Eric Wyrock. Garcia Aquatics. Geek Boy. Of course, that was me as Maine's Tales for Events. Master Aquatics just called me Eduardo. Misfit Reptiles and Aquatics, Brennan. Master Fish Girl, good morning. Shrimp. That's all I can see on that side from YouTube. Patty says she'll be dancing around the fridges. Okay. Is that at the Clash, maybe? Was Patty a dancer at the Clash? Well, she did dance across your stage for a long time on your strings. And we have Jack and Dan checking in for a minute to say hi. Busy this morning. Just get
Cool.
subbing the bell, Mr. Snell. It's nice. And Mr. Aquatic News is in here. Good morning. Oh, we have a. Okay, that's Facebook. Scott's Aquatics, good morning. Joseph Stanley, good morning to you. Dennis Christensen, hello. Holly, good morning, Freaky Fish Lady. Let's see, Clark Jackson. And Rico Stan, good morning. Sharpie, good morning. But it's afternoon for him. Am I going to have a good day, Sharpie? Because you see things in the future for me. That's still crazy.
Sharpie said he's up to 1,000 bristlenose plecos.
Oh my God.
And I thought I had it bad. And
Yeah.
I was up to like 150 of them.
And Brooklyn had she had a bad moment to share.
Oh, yeah. I saw yesterday in Papa Shrimp stream, she was asking for advice on it. And most people were unfortunately telling her, like, rams just, when they get sick, it's hard to turn them around.
I've never had any. Other than a Dodge Ram.
You're muted, Skipper.
Vicky DeHoyas, good morning.
She said that on Papa Shrimp stream last night. She found it yesterday. Ugh, that sucks when that happens.
Sure does. And Eduardo got him some new babies to take care of yesterday.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm. I don't know if it's if he's waiting for an unveiling, or what his plan is.
Wait, do we not know what the new babies are? I didn't even see that.
If he did say it, I missed it because I was looking for names.
Oh.
Brooklyn has a message for you, Stephen.
Yeah, I responded. I'll give her a call.
Jennifer Weaver, good morning. Liquid Zoo, good morning to you. Oh, he was funny. F Street. Dr. Anthony, good morning. Ham telling her tales. And Seth Brittingham. Let me see if I can say it like Jess. We're going to say Seth Brittingham. Just keep you on track there.
Is it Brittingham or Brittingham?
Well, it's Brittingham
Like,
for me.
I feel like
Could be
across the
Seth.
pond, it would just be Brittingham.
It could be, yes. Jeremy. I like the way they say like Shanna is Shanna.
Mm-hmm.
I watch a lot of those British detective shows. And so he's laughing. And it's today Castillo's birthday?
Either that or Annette is senile, so we'll just go with it's David's birthday.
Well, Rico could be senile too. If that's the case.
Oh, Rico thinks it's his birthday too?
Yeah.
Now I don't know.
Well, happy birthday, Castillo. If it's your birthday. And I think you can write that down. We have lots of February babies.
Yeah, there really are.
Jess sent me a message.
Mm-hmm.
She wants me to let the chat know about she did a purge with the moderators because she had like well over 30 some.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
So she did a purge and it wasn't she didn't want to, she wasn't trying to hurt anybody's feelings. It's just what she did. I get it.
Oh, yeah. At some point, you have to regroup. And so, because sometimes some people aren't even around to come into streams anymore, since a lot of people have gone back to work. Good morning, Jay Oliver. So, and knowing Jess, you would not want to hurt anybody's feelings.
Right.
She'll
like-
go crying on you in a heartbeat.
yeah.
Then also she wants us to cut. Wow, yeah. Aquashella, February 26th through the 27th is one of the next biggest events that's happening. And it's what's nice about that one. It's actually still going to be at the same place as it was last year, which is nice because I do believe like Chicago, they had to move it to a different venue. So if you remember where it was last year, it's going to be at the same place at the the Gaylord Palms and Resort.
Yes.
In Orlando?
Yes, in Orlando.
Okay.
And the co-op's going to be there this time.
Yes, he's going to. Is he going to? He's a speaker too, I believe. Let's just bring that up, I guess.
It said autographs and photos, meet and greet. And of course, when he goes, he takes his team. So if you're down there, you're going to get to meet a lot of those people.
Yeah, I think the first, I don't know, 1,000 or something people get a shirt.
Oh, wow. He did say something.
Yeah, like he's just gonna be giving out shirts to X number of people.
Yes, he did say that he made a special shirt for Aquashella only. That you have to be there to get it. You cannot purchase it online.
Yep. And it's a shame he's going to Florida because, like, if I were even able to make an Aquashella, it was going to be Dallas. That's it's still up in the air. It's a possibility.
And I hate that I can't go. I'm just looking forward to it.
They have over 100 premium aquatic vendors. If you want to know,
Premium.
yeah.
They still have the fish tube thing up there.
Yeah, so that they're just showing you that it's going to be, what was it? It's something creators. They really didn't put out the true name yet, I don't think.
I thought it was going to be the creator booth.
Yeah, creator booth. They did that because now you have other places to go to do videos and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So
And like one of the big ones was a TikToker, Boss Aquatics.
yeah, Boss Aquatics was there last year, and that's how a lot of us found out about him.
Right.
And he had some pretty good content. Got a bunch of featured creators. You got George Coral Fish, Serpent Design, Tanner, Reef Builders, Corey. And what's nice on here, you can actually go to like if you didn't have Tanner, you can just go down here and go to his YouTube, Instagram, and
Right.
Facebook. They're gonna have a lot of pretty cool people there. A lot of knowledge. He comes from all sides of the animal
Huh.
Mhm.
kingdom.
Oh. Now, was that the group that had the lizards or something last year?
Oh, him
Iguanas or
no.
something?
Blake's Aquatic Animal or Exotic Animal Ranch. No, he I mean he has quite a few if you go to his channel.
Yeah, somebody had some at one of the other shows.
Somebody was walking around with a big snake in Dallas.
Yeah, it was at Dallas.
Then they're gonna have some scape offs this year.
And a frag off.
That frag off would be hard. I think that would be hard to do.
Mm.
Then you got your main stage speakers. Corey will be speaking. There is Shrimp King. What is he from Germany?
I believe so. I think I've heard Rachel talk about him. Is his name Luca or something?
Yeah, Chris Lukop.
So
Yeah.
Joe was talking about him in his stream yesterday about him not being able to make it for reasons. So they're going to figure out a way to help him out with that, I guess. We got a bunch of contests. Wow.
Shrimp, flowerhorn.
And this is new.
Aquascaping. Is it?
It says
I
new.
thought they had it before.
It says new for 2022, the Aquascaping Contest.
Well, they've had challenges before between two people. Maybe that's why it's new. Since it's actually
Yeah.
hours.
All live round contestants will receive $1,000 Fluval Scapers equipment package, $5,000 grand prize at the Chicago final. Oh, so you got to show up at all of them. Anyone can enter? Okay.
So,
Yeah, you just have to read that stuff. Yeah, that's
So
pretty
yeah,
cool.
okay. It looks like you have to apply. So send samples of scapes you've done before. So you can't just be like, oh, I want to try it and not have any kind of history to back it up.
And they have their charity raffle.
Hashtag 1,000 mermaids.
That's where that dude made these sculptures and put them in the sea, right? Yeah. Huh, that's pretty cool.
Oh, no.
You got 15 days.
What?
I do believe I did hear something on Joe's stream yesterday about to fly internationally, you have to have vaccine,
Yeah.
and he did not have that, so he won't be coming.
Yeah, go to the website if you want more information.
So So there'll be changes. It always does. Okay, he is from Germany. You're correct about that. And good morning, Chewy. Good to see you this morning.
Yeah.
I miss Chewy. He used to always be in the streams.
Mm-hmm.
Morning, Bex.
Morning, Bex.
Hey, girl. But glad to see you here this morning. Hope you're feeling better.
Oh, yeah.
And don't forget, you still have your discount code to use for up to 4 hours after the stream is over. I'm getting some
And
things ready for some shrimpies.
Well, speaking of shrimp, Skipper, looks like your shrimp are coming today.
Oh, did it update?
Yeah. They do that just to anger me for a little while. Just to say, oh, it's delayed, just in case they don't deliver it on time. They're like, oh, we already said it was delayed. But now it's out for delivery today. So that's good. I mean, it's a 72-hour heat pack, so the extra day kind of worried me.
Well, if it would have showed up tomorrow, they still would have been fine because it's supposed to get even warmer tomorrow. I was looking for I know she posted it.
And don't forget that our coffee cup sponsor, and I don't have a coffee cup, is Annette from Mystery Snow Guardians. And you too can be a coffee cup sponsor.
Well, I've got a Gamer Subs cup sponsored by me.
I have a McDonald's cup.
I got power.
Thank you, Patrick Hardy, for the super sticker, $20 super sticker. Jess will appreciate that.
All right.
Yeah, we should steal her money while she's not here. We should hijack it.
Wonder if I have power to do that.
Oh, goodness.
Should be giving us some of them 4-letter cousin nails from the South.
Oh, yeah. Probably
and Chicago. See, I didn't no way I'm going to Chicago. Brooklyn's wanting to team up for the Aquascape because she's got the hardscape skills. Yeah, I'm more of just like making the plants grow, not really like arranging them like an artist.
Yeah, I get it.
So I guess I do the Dutch Aquascape where every species is bundled together.
Yeah, that's kind of the way I do mine too. And my flower beds. And I did say that wrong. Annette is not the coffee cup sponsor.
She's the giveaway.
She made my video for me as the coffee cup sponsor. She is the month-end sponsor.
Yes, she is.
Oh, looky there. Patrick Hardy is. He's making it rain this morning with a $10
awesome
super sticker. Thank you, Mr. Patrick. And we're glad to see you coming back around. We've missed you for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And that also added something to the end to that instead of the shirt and the mug.
Yes, she added $100 dance fish. No, is it Aquarium Co-op gift card?
That's why I asked because I couldn't remember.
I think it's co-op.
Yeah, it is co-op. Yeah.
And there goes Patrick Hardy again with another $5.
He's making it rain on Pam last night too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I saw him up there
making it rain.
He had a couple of them yesterday.
Very nice fellow.
But she will appreciate it, I'm sure.
Oh yeah.
Now Patrick Hardy's from Louisiana, also, right?
Originally from Louisiana, Texas. Right?
Oh yeah, I remember seeing some of his art that he's done.
Mm-hmm.
And he has a story for every one of them.
Yes, he does. He's very historical in his family backgrounds and stuff. I met him first through Big Tank Hank. He and Hank met somewhere and swapped out some fish and stuff. And, in a parking lot somewhere. I guess they met in a like split the difference,
Mm.
the mileage, and they had a little chat, and from then on, I knew who Patrick Hardy was.
Cool.
Then when I saw him in the streams, I knew who he was. And yes, his artwork is very unique, and the stories he can tell. So very much. I don't know about my family history. So.
Is there a place you can see his artwork? Like, does he have an online gallery?
I don't know if he has it on his channel or not.
I just think he just shows it
been
on
on.
live streams.
Yeah.
Unless he's changed it.
Hmm.
Thanks again, Patrick. She's watching right now. She's probably crying.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah.
And she's probably at a place where this is probably making her day.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to bed. He must sleep during the day.
All right, Patrick Hardy. Thank you. Good night, brother.
We appreciate it, dude. It'll be sweet for her.
Yeah.
And Buddy Viper says it's not on his channel, and I hadn't seen it on his channel either. But, yeah, he takes you on a tour, and explains everything. If you can get him to come up. And I know he's done that on Pam's channel, and he's done it on this channel, I believe, before.
Yes.
So you never know when there's going to be a real sighting of Patrick. Oh, he must be talking to Chewy. So we have. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. I gotta find it first.
We had some good streams last night. Well, I say last night, but it starts in the afternoon for me. I have daytime, and then I have dinner-ish time. I call all that nighttime.
We had nobody in the afternoon, I don't think. Jimmy P didn't go.
No, he did not.
I first picked up on Bob and Pam.
You had Bree before them.
I missed her.
Yeah.
So it started. Oh, she goes at 5 p.m., 4 p.m. Central.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been taking naps. So I haven't been sleeping well this week. So after the stream, I usually go in and get all bundled up and go to sleep. And then when I wake up, it just whenever I wake up. But yeah, so I was listening to Dan's Fish for a while and saw some of that. And then I started going around in my tanks and looking, and then I saw the dreaded planaria in my shrimp tank.
Oh.
And it freaks me out. And they got one of my snails.
Oh. See, I don't worry too much about planaria. Like, if they get out of hand, then they're pretty easy to kill. And if I only see like one or two, I know that maybe there's a little bit too much food, so I cut back on the feeding. But like just a few planaria in the tank are not going to overwhelm your shrimp population.
Well, I have seen them when I magnify it by 10x or something with my phone. It's the only way I can see them in there.
Yeah.
And, but I had a snail that hadn't moved in a few days. And, it could be asleep. You don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But when I turned it over, it's like, it just didn't look like it was alive. So I pulled it out. And then there was like 8 or 9 of those little canaries that came out of it.
Yeah. What kind of snail?
A mystery snail.
Oh, okay.
One that's like half grown,
Yeah.
So I think I heard what they do. They paralyze the creature somewhat so they can get to it. And I guess if there's enough of them or they're big enough, they can take them down. And They
Hmm.
did. I don't know if the snail died on its own or, if they caught it asleep. I don't know. But I can't help it. I've got to bust that tape down. I can't stand it.
Yeah, I mean, I use Panicure or what's the other one? Expel P.
You don't even take your shrimp out?
I with Panicure, it has not killed the shrimp. It will kill your snails, but it won't kill the shrimp. So take your snails out that you want to live.
The last time I did it, I did not take my shrimp out, but I didn't have these kind. I have carradine in there now. Um,
See, I don't know about carotene. I've never kept them, so
so I'm
I
thinking I'll snatch some of them out just in case.
yeah. You want to have a backup.
Yeah, yeah. I worked so hard to get some babies. I hate
Yeah.
to let anything happen.
Hmm.
See, and I don't have any fish in there because of the shrimp. So I had also thought about once I pull the shrimp out, put a few of these cribs in there and let them see what they can do because they're pretty good hunters.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what else would eat planaria. I know rainbow fish will get them. I don't know about guppies because I've had planaria and guppy tank and they didn't really bother them too much. So it could be only when they're hungry, like really hungry.
And I don't see them in any other. I only ever seen them in my shrimp tanks because I don't have anything else in there for shrimp and sometimes some snails.
Hold up, we have another birthday today. Is
No.
it
Oh, it's Susan.
Susan's
Oh,
birthday?
that's right. Yes, that's right.
Happy birthday, Susan!
Happy birthday! I knew hers was coming up.
And she just turned 30 today. Good for her.
30 is a great birthday, isn't it, Miss Susan? She's a pretty lady. Enjoy your day. You don't have to do a whole lot. I know she works hard.
And Bunny Viper says licorice gouramis will eat planaria.
Okay.
Oh man, I'll have to try that too. I've seen somebody had the little canary trap. I think it was Jess one time.
I had got it and I showed it to her. It works really good. I just put a piece of shrimp food in there and they go in there.
Oh yeah, the little glass tube that has like the tiny
The
holes in
holes.
it. Yeah, I've got one of those too.
I bought the bigger one that has the 3 tubes that go into it, but there's one that you can get just 2. You can get them off of Amazon or eBay. They work pretty good if you don't want to use any chemicals.
Mm.
I might try just the test tube actually. Just lay it down there, just something so you
Yeah,
can put your finger over it and pull them out.
I used frozen bloodworms as bait, and that worked pretty good.
Cool. Okay, good ideas.
But I think you put basically anything in there,
Yeah.
and they'll go in there. Fresh bloody beef is the best bait. Okay, so
Wow.
I would not put that in my shrimp tank.
uh,
Wouldn't it bother your water? I don't know.
Oh yeah.
I mean we're talking about a little sliver of it, really.
Beef liver, he said.
Hmm.
Okay. All right.
Well, I mean, you do. There's a fish food recipe for discus that they use beef heart and stuff like.
But
Mhm.
yeah, I have frozen cubes of it's like a mixture of beef heart and brine shrimp.
Yeah. So there you go.
But you don't want to. I mean, it's not like you're going to keep that in there all day. Like you'd put the trap in at night, and then
Mhm.
you could probably come back in a few hours if you're still awake and pull out a bunch of them. But otherwise, just in the morning, take it out.
Okay. Good morning, Kelly Foreman. Yeah, I saw. Of course, then I get my magnifier out and I'm looking, and I did see one on a plant. Like, hey, I can't get up to where there might be some food.
Yeah.
But if you take the magnifier down, you can't see it good enough to tell that that's what it would be. So
Shit.
I'm sorry,
Michelle.
sorry, Michelle.
Nah.
The thing's going around.
Them things are no fun.
Yeah.
I caught Dan's cough last night. I don't know what the deal was. I'm better today, but
So he gave it to you.
They call it, what is it, sympathy pains and stuff
yeah.
like that.
Well, I was watching a video of Bob Kaler's. It was some sort of lizard, and after he fed it, he yawned, and I daggone if I didn't yawn. I'm watching the lizard yawn.
I hate
It's
that.
like, yeah.
Bob Kaler always showing his lizard on stream.
Yeah. That's what he was feeding. Oh, well, you know, those two fish that he pets, that's just a side of this world to me. Have you ever watched them? The two big packoos?
Yeah.
And they get jealous of each other.
They do. It's funny.
They're like a bunch of kids, like, oh, he's rubbing you. Get out the way. I want him to rub me. I have fish that like me because they think I'm going to put some food in there. And Oscar will come when I call him, the dojo. He pretty much comes. But,
Yeah, I can.
That's it.
I can summon my bettas for food, and if I stick my hand in my 90-gallon, all the fish swarm, and same as the guppy tank, they all swarm. Some of them start pecking at my hand. The pandagoras will actually just swim up and latch onto my hand like they're cleaning off the surface of my skin.
Oh, really?
Yep. I bet people pay good money for that kind of therapy, like the spa treatment of the, what was it, the fish that come and eat the dead skin off your feet? I think it's like a cichlid or something.
I know I thought, if I remember correctly, I thought it was a saltwater fish because we was at Indian River Bay out behind Rehoboth Beach, and when we was out there on the boat, we ended up getting stuck on a sandbar, and we just said, "The heck with it, we'll sit here, eat and drink." And we had our feet and stuff in the water, and that's what was happening. I was like, "It's weird."
Oh no, I would not stand for that. I don't know what's down there.
No, it's in a bay, so we was on a sandbar. You could see what was going on.
Okay.
Because we went and got clams and stuff. You can walk. Like, it was like not that deep.
Okay.
But it was crazy.
Fishy-on, if you would email me at that Gmail address, please.
Yeah.
It says Jess, but it's me.
Anthony?
Yeah, I bet a lot of fish will just like nibble at your skin. Guppies for sure. But yeah, if I had my feet in like the water in the ocean, I couldn't see what was down there, and I was feeling something. Nope. It'll start out as fish, and then suddenly you'll have a crab latched onto a toe.
Well, usually that would be, especially if you leave it down there for a while.
Yeah.
See, we grew up walking in the river, which you had oyster beds and stuff. Boy, I'll tell you what, you ever been cut by an oyster? It feels like a razor blade cut.
Oh,
I can imagine.
Like a tin can. Has that same hurt feeling. And Lord knows, we had to walk through the shells to get to the soft stuff to swim. So you would go in the water, like trying not to have any weight, up to your knees only.
tiptoe.
All your weight is still down there. And then when you got to the point you didn't need them, then you have more water to float out. Yeah, I guess where everybody would bring their boats up and dump their oyster shells, it just kind of build up. So.
But what would be worse, cutting your foot on an oyster or stepping on a sea urchin? Ooh. I've heard that's not fun either.
Don't sea urchins have poison?
Yeah.
Yeah, like not enough to. I don't think.
It just makes you uncomfortable.
Yeah, they're uncomfortable. Just enough to hurt and ruin your day.
Like, I think you can actually get. I think they're pretty easy off of oyster shells too. Well, you have all that dirty water.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, you better go dump a bottle of peroxide on that cut when it happens.
Well, you get cut and then immediately salt water entering the wound.
Yeah, and it's always
that
dirty
helps.
by the oyster shells.
Hmm.
Because you're down by the mud, so you're kicking up mud, and yeah, now you got to stomp through the mud to get out of the water. Yeah, but I've done that many times. We used to see oyster toads. That's something I need to look up. And
I do what now?
there
Oyster
was things
toad.
called oyster toads,
Mm.
and they would always be by the oyster beds,
Mm.
and they were kind of looked like puffers as far as their shape, with the big fat front end and the skinny tail. Um, Big wide mouth. They had a big mouth, and they were always like like the chocolate plecos, that color
Oh, okay.
with spots. But you did not want to put your finger in their mouth. I always told make sure they don't bite you because they bite hard. I don't know if it's true, but you always try to make sure if you saw one, you didn't put your foot down, you didn't want it to bite your toe, or you didn't want to pick it up unless you knew you had a good grip from the backside.
Yeah. Next time I ever enter the ocean, I'll be wearing a suit of armor, like Amazing Diver Man guy.
And just so
Yeah.
you know, there's a tidbit for you.
Oh yeah, of course. The whole peeing on the jellyfish. I've never been stung by a jellyfish, but I think the most traumatic thing for me, and it wasn't even a painful thing, it just scared the crap out of me when I was younger. In the surf, walking around, I was like chest deep, and then suddenly I step on something smooth that immediately freaks out and swims out from under my foot, and it was probably a stingray.
Mm.
Or flounder.
Yeah.
Maybe. Either way, so the fact is I don't know, and so that's what scares me.
Well, there ain't nothing like whenever you're boogie boarding and you wipe out because you get thrown by the surf. You
Yeah.
come up and you look at your shorts on the side of my shorts. It looked like something grabbed them and just ripped it.
Ooh.
I was like, I'm done for today.
Now we used to do tubing, like y'all were talking about the other day, but we tied them to the back of motorboats.
Oh,
Yeah, that's kind of tubing. That's the extreme tubing.
No
Yeah.
way.
You don't
That's
want to
kind
do
of
that
fun.
drunk.
You can't be drunk because you won't be able to hang on, but we
No.
would go and pull through the sloughs and the marshes, and that person would be going from side to side, hanging up against the marsh grass. And if you went off of it, you might roll 20 feet on top of the water before you landed and stop twisting and turning. And, but why we didn't get killed, I don't know. But that's what we did all the time, and why we didn't get all cut up and scratched up.
Well, the best part about that is if you're the driver trying to get throwing somebody off of it. That's the fun part.
Well, my brother's former wife, she always caught the worst end of the stick because she was always like, you can't throw me off challenge.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, yes, I can.
Yeah,
So
of
what
course.
he would do, he would get the boat. You'd be going a good speed, and then he would stop, and then he'd turn the boat around completely the other way and take off again. Well, that would do that big old arc. And you can see her like, hey,
we called that crack.
All right, so now everybody picture me wearing a wetsuit.
No, I was trying not to read that, but thank you.
I don't think they make one big enough. I think if I went in there for a wetsuit, they would be like, "Are you sure?"
No, they do because they make Shaquille O'Neal had one on one of the Shark Week things when he was down in there in one of them cages.
So you said that's called crack the whip when they do that, Skipper?
Yeah, we see. We call that's what we called it here, and we also do another thing we used to do was extreme sled riding. We would tie them on to back of four wheelers out in the field.
Yeah.
We never did that. That would be fun though.
The one time we had a saucer, and then we tied a runner sled to the back of that one. So you better not have fell off that saucer because you're getting run over by the runner sled, the old school sleds.
Ugh.
Oh, we had some fun. We also cut a 55-gallon a plastic one in half, bolted it together, and we would pull that around with two people in it.
That would be fun. I
We
like
didn't.
the single ski board.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And if I remember correctly, it actually attached to the boat, and then you had a string handle to hold yourself up.
Okay.
Oh.
So, if I remember,
Do you actually have control that way versus just being dragged in a tube?
Not very much, because you can't go. You can't do all them cuts and all like a skier can come up around you. You don't have as much control because the boat has control of that board basically. But you can do some. But the big thing was to stay upright for us, anyways. So,
Yeah, I don't think I could do that.
but
Yeah, I
we had to
prefer
worry
the
about it.
laying in the tube, drinking excessively, baking in the sun, but being too drunk to care.
Floating down the river.
Yep.
Yeah, we do that here too.
I can't believe Drew had not heard of tubing.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, he hadn't.
And he said that sounds like some white people stuff.
Exactly.
I couldn't argue with that.
Nope. I have to say, Butterfly has even been tubing when she was like 5. That was the last trip that her mother was able to take her on.
The dragged by a boat tubing or the float tubing?
The float tubing. They were all kind of like not hooked together, but reaching out where you could grab each other. It was sort of slow. Her mom was really sick at the time, but her ex-husband, he had a hold of her. He had a hold of Butterfly, so she had her life vest and stuff on. But she has a picture of it in her room. They actually, something she can read. She don't remember it, but it's something to talk about for her to remember her mama.
Cool.
She did remember for maybe like a year or so, and then you think if they would talk about it, they don't forget it, but it kind of disappeared even if you talk about it. They're so young. It's Catahoula's. We've had some more people come in, and I thought I saw Fishy Mom.
He's here somewhere. You got to get your magnifying glass out.
John S.
We got currently we have 54 viewing. Nice, thank you all for showing up.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yes, we appreciate it. I know y'all weren't expecting this. Nola's dolls. Morning. And if we are late coming in, we have 2 birthdays in here. We have Miss Susan SLC Aquatics and Canasteo Valley Cichlids. How about their birthdays today? Fishy on popped in.
February is a big month for birthdays. I think November was too. I feel like there were a ton of birthdays in November.
I can't even remember November.
No, I'm terrible at remembering birthdays. I remember the ones that like matter in the immediate family, and that's about it.
Yeah, and there's times where I have a hard time remembering those ones.
Well, it helps that a lot of my family members were born on the 21st of a month. Like I'm June 21st. My mom is April 21st. My dad is October 21st. Jenna is November 21st.
Wow.
And then my brother's July 21st.
Wow. I have several that are the 23rd of November. For some reason. And I believe 2 of them are married. It's the 23rd of November.
They
Good
like
morning.
husband and wife with the same birthday.
Yeah, I think so. And
What?
yeah, they did not know each other till like her second marriage. That's him.
Huh.
But just so happened, and we have Mike Fish Tank Barn, Hippie John the Fisherman. I don't think I said hi to Mike's Aquatics and Things. It came in right after I finished that this morning. New local Austin.
Well, it's 3 minutes to the top of the hour. So
Yeah.
we should probably play that sponsor's video, I would say, huh?
Yeah, we could do that. You have them up?
Yeah.
Okay. So I made me a cheat sheet last night. I got them ready in case you weren't here.
Is it Sharon? Yeah, it is.
Yep.
Here we go.
Get you later, Dr. Anthony.
Alrighty.
Clicking and snapping there. Let's see, we need to also play our month-end sponsors video. So let me see if I can share my screen.
You don't. People asking about the legal booths. It's the stuff that's not harvested straight from the wild and then like immediately turned around for sale. It's been grown, I guess, domestically.
Make that bigger, Dee Dee.
Oh, I don't know.
Go
They
full screen.
probably did not do it.
Yeah,
Sorry.
we saw it. It was good.
I can't get it to go down there.
For a long time, I've dealt with break.
It's hard. This thing was being finicky for a second. It was weird.
Stop this one. Okay, am I back?
Yes, you're back.
Yeah, I forget about these little boxes down here. 'Cause I never touched those.
Mm-hmm.
I just used to work it on bite.
Yeah,
Anyways,
whenever you play a YouTube video, you gotta make it full screen on your screen and
okay.
make
All right.
it bigger on here.
Okay.
Only buy from Boost.
Yeah, harvesting wild boost is highly illegal.
Oh yeah.
So if Joe was selling illegal boost, would he advertise illegal boost?
I would say not. If you are.
I would say no.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I don't care about all the varieties of them. I have probably 20 or 30 different varieties of boost at this point, and I could not tell you which is which. I didn't label them or anything. They're all in just a big carpet of mini and large leaf and medium leaf.
So is Boost a rhizome plant or is it rooted or stem?
It's rhizome. It's an epiphyte.
I thought so. I couldn't remember.
Now, can you remember all the different, like Anubias and Crips and stuff? Can you remember all the different kinds?
Those are actually classified a lot better than the boost is. The boost is just kind of free for all, whatever you want to call it. If you've got it in stock, you can sell it however you want, apparently. And they just have all kinds of wacky names, and there is some kind of rhyme and reason to the names, but they're not completely. And yeah, Anubias, I don't even have that many. I have Nana Petite, and what's the other one? The gold coin. I think that's it.
I saved my little things, but then I don't never know which one they came out of. I save all the little things that come in the plant cups. But I can't remember. I don't know how y'all do.
Oh, Kelly, you got the wavy acid skeleton megalomaniac black extra special boost. If not, she does now.
She just named it.
Yeah.
But Ian said that he is hoarding his boost. He ain't never going to sell it.
Mm-hmm. My boost will never be listed for sale. If I had enough of it and someone needed a piece of rhizome to start theirs, then sure. But
do they grow fast or slow?
If you have it in CO2, they grow decently. And when I say decently, I'm maybe 1 to 2 leaves a week versus a leaf a month if it's not in CO2.
Okay. Well, tomorrow, Jess is going to have, I don't remember the gentleman's name, but he's from Quantum.
Well, I could tell you here in a second.
He's going to be up as her guest, and I believe Kelly Foreman may be joining her tomorrow.
Sweet.
His first name is Will.
Will, that's right. She just said Will. And so that should be pretty interesting. So we'll get to see some more Kelly too.
Yeah.
But we're past the top of the hour, and if I am pushing the right button, I believe I'm going to share a song. So hold on, everybody. Here it comes.
It's a live ever mosh pit. So watch it, don't knock it, drop and fry every day, ain't gonna stop it. People saying hey and whoa and take it slow, it's out of control, but they don't know I got a mother-loving biome. Nature! So leave it alone, I'm doing fine in a happy home. Making babies with the fathers and mothers and sisters and brothers is kinda gross, but you know that's the way it goes. Now I'm in the midst of a colony blitz. It all started with the batch of fry. The mama died, but the baby survived and grew up and thrived. Then the guppies kicked the breeding into overdrive. What was accidental and incremental blew up into an exponential and totally mental experimental hit. And the fish police threw a fit. I guess they just couldn't handle my live bearer mosh pit. Best not front on me about this colony, 'cause you can't spell guppy without that one and only G. You might think from this rhyme that I'm mucking up guppy lines. Ain't got no crooked spines or time to hear you whine. Stop the fish police! I'm making hybrids I desire to acquire and combine entire lines designed to inspire and surprise and advertise the rise of my monkey fighting live bearer empire. You're looking all distraught, you think it's overstocked, but you got no shot to sway me, you're an afterthought. Yeah, I got guppies getting blitzed on duckweed. Had enough of these, well they don't stop and neither do we. You might call it a challenge, it's a foot per gallon. Your rationale is sound, but it's a little unfounded, 'cause I'm gonna be crowned as the best flippin' mud guppy breeder around on this earth. And my mutts, I assert, are gonna make you a convert to a chaotic tank that doesn't take much effort or the hand of an expert. Look, all I did was rap and 5 guppies just gave birth. Best not front on me about this colony, 'cause you can't spell guppy without that one and only G. You might think from this rhyme that I'm mucking up guppy lines. Ain't got no crooked spines or time to hear you whine, 'cause you best not front on me about this colony, 'cause you can't spell guppy without that one and only G. If you wanna do like I do, fertilize the plants with fish food. Don't fret about being overrun, just chill and have some fun. I got the new genetics for the color theoretics. A different aesthetic, it's cosmetic and frenetic. If you don't get it, I do. I got a vision, it's eidetic. And your derision, well, it's really quite pathetic. Uh-oh. Now you see a bunch of platties, they're looking fatty. You think it's fatty, and the plants are overgrown, getting kinda ratty. It's alright, little laddie, just look me in the eye and tell me who's your daddy. Best not front on me about this colony, 'cause you can't spell guppy without that one and only G. You might think from this rhyme that I'm mucking up guppy lines. Ain't got no crooked spines or time to hear you whine, 'cause you best not front on me about this colony, 'cause you can't spell guppy without that one and only G. If you wanna do like I do, fertilize the plant with fish food. Don't fret about being overrun, just chill and have some fun. Yeah. You think I give a fudge about some algae? What, you afraid of shiznit getting too natural up in this biznatch? Good sir, dispose of your TDS meter, for it measures organic and inorganic solids, and it's more beneficial to learn the chemistry of your water. Thank you very much. If you wanna do like I do, fertilize the plants with fish food. Don't fret about being overrun, just chill and have some fun.
Cool. Love it, love it. I had to remember, oh, I didn't mute my thing. I can't sing. I would have ruined it for sure.
They're still talking about boosts. Oh, and CO2. Yeah, I could. So I have like a carpet of boosts and wait, nope, that's the wrong thing.
Light that fire.
Yep. Here we go. So right there is like just a big pile of Boost and Anubias surrounding that tree. And I've actually since I took this video, I've gotten a lot more in there.
That's
And
cool.
I've taken the tree out and replaced it with a red sword plant. Because the thing about those bonsai trees is like over time, it's been in there for 2 years. The branches get really brittle and they start breaking off.
Oh, okay.
Thanks, Jennifer. I'll let her know.
When you do that, do you tie? Well, I guess if you think that you're going to be replacing, I assume that you tie your rhizome plants on there as opposed to super gluing.
So with these, some of them I glued, and most of them already had pretty good roots. And underneath that is a big pile of lava rock. So I really just wedged the roots between pieces of rock,
Okay.
and it doesn't take them long to root down in there.
That's funny, Sharpie. The booth is on fire.
Let the mother quacker burn. Burn, mother.
And if you want to become a coffee club sponsor, shouldn't I say cup?
It should.
Yeah,
That's
just give more tests at the Aquatic Morning Show at gmail.com.
And if you talk sweetly to Mr. Snow Garden, she might make you a very cool little coffee cup thing.
She sent me a whole bunch of intros with my logo on it.
Oh, yeah.
I used one for the beginning of the Hey Fish Tube stream.
That's cool. She's very, very talented.
Yeah.
She did skippers too. In fact, I'll show you all the things that she did for me. Just in just a few minutes, really, basically. So let me see. I hope I do this right this time. We got it on big. Share.
Man, I do need to update this green screen video because, like, this crypt right here has like doubled in size.
And you got CO2 in that tank too.
Yeah. And I don't have no high-tech plants in here, so it just like everything explosive growth.
Okay, hopefully I do this right.
It'll play all 5 videos at the same time.
It's number 1.
Where stuff happens.
Love it.
This is my favorite.
In your face. Magic. That's pretty neat.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you know, and what I do, I use them a lot at my videos just to spruce it up a little bit, you know.
Mm.
I do it to make it look like I'm editing something.
Well, and it's, you know, and if you put it at the beginning, it's sort of like it gets your attention. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I couldn't do that. I appreciate it. And of course, I try to give her credit, you know, in my description too. So hopefully, you know, if somebody happens to see mine that doesn't know her, you know, bring it to her too. You got to look out for each other. Okay.
You just now agreed upon it. Why, thank you, Annette.
Yeah. I don't know what program she uses, but it's kind of interesting. And if you have earbuds on and listen to it, it's like I'm in here a lot at night, and I just let them play because I like the loud noise.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
especially on that magic when it gives that boom.
Hit the base.
Yeah, I do love that. And speaking of our sponsors, we have another sponsor we need to share. So here we go with this one.
Hi, Fish Fam! Are you struggling to gain new subs or followers? Would professional graphics, captions, and ads help you to sell more products? Perhaps you need a marketing strategy that works for your business that is also cost effective. You're not alone. Millions of businesses across the world struggle with this problem. Good marketing plans, poorly executed, cost businesses billions in lost revenue each year. What is the solution? The Social Media Lady, a digital marketing agency. This team of seasoned marketing professionals works with your small business to plan and deliver a solid blueprint to drive more traffic to your website, YouTube channel, and social media. You can check out our work right here at the Aquatic Morning Show, as we currently provide their social media marketing as well as the majority of their graphic design services. When you decide you're ready to level up, schedule your free consultation at thesocialmedialady.com/fishnews.
And for those that do not know, that is Jess's sister.
Well, it sounds exactly like her, so it's either Jess or Jess's sister.
Yeah, don't it sound just like her?
Yeah, they sound pretty similar.
Yeah. But, so there, with all this crossing of all these platforms, it's get to the point some people's going to start having to need some social people.
Oh yeah, if I had to manage multiple social media accounts, I would have to pay somebody to do it. I can handle 1 to 1.5. Like I had an Instagram and I was doing aquatic stuff for a while, and then I realized like the last 3 or 4 pictures I posted on Instagram are just like pictures of food. So I've devolved to that already. Who that?
I got to show it here in a second. I got directed from backstage.
Okay. And don't forget to go in and the bid short for the day. Video, whatever, is Miss Lori has posted it. Go in and make sure that you say the famous last words. I love watching the Aquatic Morning Show to get entered in for the weekly giveaway, which will be tomorrow.
And
of course, you know, if you win the weekly giveaway, that puts you in the contest for the monthly giveaway. And good morning, boss.
And here is that short. This is the guest for tomorrow. After unmuting.
Cool.
And so I guess you can tell by that it's going to be about salt water tanks.
Do it for the team. The free COVID vaccine is FDA authorized.
12 platforms. God. I can't keep up with YouTube and Gmail.
I don't have that many accounts. Let alone be active on them. Man.
X is going to have more.
More puffer food. No, not the mystery snails. They're too pretty to be food.
Like,
especially those jade colored ones.
Yeah.
I think my prettiest ones, I don't know what they're called, but I say it's magenta. I like the blue ones, but the magenta ones are the prettiest in the tank. There you go. I could say something about Twitter accounts, but I better not. Was that tweeter Twitter?
Tweeter.
There's somebody who's not real good at tweeting.
I have a Twitter account. I don't believe I have anything on it.
Yeah, it's like me. I have an Instagram account, and I keep forgetting to add stuff to it.
Well, I have an Instagram account too, but I just did it because my niece posted the baby pictures of her kids on there. Now, I don't ever go check it. Like I said, I just made a Facebook about 2 months ago for Dee Dee's Fend-In, and I can't keep up with all the activity going on it.
Oh yeah, I visit Facebook maybe once every couple of days. I use it mostly for Messenger.
Yeah.
And every time somebody posts something on my page, it gives me an email. So I can't just kill the email until I go check and make sure it wasn't something specifically for me. So, and I would have to say that Kelly Form is absolutely correct, because that probably is the easiest.
Yeah.
Okay, and
Yeah.
Lori's got, if you want your fish tuber mafia shirt, go in and follow that link, and you can do that, and it qualifies you for a monthly drawing, I believe. And also, let's see if I can pull this up. Yeah. Share my screen again. I'm gonna learn how to do this today. This is gonna be a workout.
Get the hang of it.
And there's the Fish Tubers website where you could go and you have to ask to have your stuff added. He doesn't just put you in there, but you can have your information put in there. There's the members if you want to be part of the Fish Tube Mafia members. And also, like Jess is up there. And it shows some of her activity. I don't know what you call that, vids.
Yeah, recent videos posted.
And then Stephen P., I see you're up there.
And yep.
And you can see the list of events that are coming up. Contact numbers. So there's just another way to reach out and stay in the know of certain things. But there you go. Did I stop sharing?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
There's a button on that one. I didn't see that before. That's cool.
Annette, you should email me and tell me what I should do with a Facebook page, because currently I have a personal profile.
You can add a page to your profile and manage it through there.
No, but like I don't even know what I would put on the Facebook page other than just like linking to the videos that I posted.
Well, I mean, you can put like pictures of your tanks, updates of your tanks, stuff like that.
Yeah, where you can do pictures instead of videos.
And you can have it to where you can add people to the group, and you can make rules of what they can put up there. There's a lot to it.
Yeah.
But it's not really that hard.
Fish Dreams, good morning. Well, like when Verdun came out with his newest song. I posted it, shared it on mine. And then several people saw it through mine on Facebook. So, just another way. And I'm trying to learn to get better at it. So, but I did not understand how to do it, so I created a whole separate thing, Phoebe's Been in instead of separate profile or whatever.
Yeah.
So I can't access it on my phone because I can't remember the password. I have to actually really sign into it because I'm in my normal one on my phone. So, but yeah, I did that the hard way.
Maybe I'll set something up like that, but if it ends up being any amount of additional work, then I'll probably just abandon it. There's not enough hours in the day. I take so much time just to make a video.
Yeah, the only thing I like about that, as far as me putting something out there, is the fact I could just share a picture without having to make a video to put it on YouTube to share. So, you know, if you just got a new fish and you just want to put it out there, there you go.
So there's so Brooklyn was talking about a fish fam group on Facebook. I mean, there's the Fish Tubers notification page. That's kind of the fish fam group. I mean, it's more like you post when you got a video or a live stream, but there's
There you go.
Ricky, welcome back.
buddy.
We missed you. It's been like a month and a half.
It's been longer than that, I believe.
Well,
Christmas.
You're right.
Yeah, because his surgery was on the 1st of January.
Yeah. Oh, and it's at we're going down on the last half hour of the show too, so Jess allows people to come up, right? Is it members or anybody? We haven't done it that much lately.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I think it's just members.
So if there's a member that wants to come up for the last half hour of the show, can you put the link in the chat, Skip?
Yes, I can do that.
All I know how to do is email it. Try to keep up on
Whose kids am I hearing? Is that your Skipper?
What's that? No.
Is that your kids, or is it?
They're at school.
Oh, y'all can hear her? Hold on a second.
I thought it was multiple kids. No, it's not loud. I was just wondering. It's faint, very faint.
She's out of school. They had a half a day today, so she's in there playing with a Barbie doll.
That's cool.
I just had her shut the door. Normally she's very quiet. So Ricky, how you been, buddy? You doing good? Finish your physical therapy, all that good stuff?
Yeah, I hope so. It seemed like it was a pain.
Okay, Monster Fish Girl says it's members can come up. Okay, that's good. Glad to hear that.
All right.
You'll be coming back around, bud. We did miss you. Everybody has been asking about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I went to see him, drop him off some goodies right before Christmas, and it was maybe like a week or two after that he had his surgery.
Right.
Yeah, it was the 1st of January, actually.
Well, I'm kind of glad that he explained it was surgery and he didn't just disappear and not say nothing, because then I would have thought maybe my cookies were poison or something to him.
Did you get that?
He did eat a lot of sugar.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah. Did you get that back though, Ricky? His filling in his left arm, he lost it for a little while. Hopefully, he got it back.
Mm-hmm.
He had his shoulder worked on.
I have found with nerves, it may take several years. I had surgery done on my left foot, and they had to get involved in that uh, a bunch of that ball of nerves on the bottom of your feet. I felt like my feet felt like I was stepping on splintering glass all the time. But they worked on Morton's neuroma. They worked on that, and for a good 2 years, I couldn't really feel anything but just one edge of one side of my foot. So it was easy for me to lose balance because I couldn't tell I was standing on my foot. Now, yeah, if you're standing on both feet, you can kind of block. But it's been a good 2 years that I could actually feel most of the bottom of my foot on the floor. So I think that worked something. Trying to walk and talk at the same time.
Oh no.
Do you remember?
Who is this guy?
It's the flamingo plant bragster.
Oh, look at that. And he's showing his flamingo. Yeah, let's verify that he's a member before we let him up here.
Oh, he's gone.
Oh, he's gone.
Here today, gone tomorrow. Jess is out today, Ricky. She had some family business to deal with some of her kids. And I didn't think she would be back in time for the show.
Oh, he's not a member.
Oh, look at there. Kelly can share some information.
Oh.
Very smart lady she is.
Yes. Of course, the other foot that I had to have surgery on, I did not have to treat that Morton's neuroma. And it was nowhere near like the one that did. Nowhere near.
Killing me.
Morton's neuroma. So, who is Morton? Just someone who had a numb foot? And he's like, I will name this numb foot after myself.
But I can tell you, if you have Morton in your feet, it hurts.
Ugh.
Especially like when we'd be at the prison and have to go work the cafeteria. You'd be over there like 15 minutes before they started feeding. And by the time you had to stand at a certain small area and make sure like utensils didn't go out the door and stuff, it'd be 2.5 hours of standing in one spot, and your feet you'd be switching back and forth from foot to foot to foot to foot, like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And that's what it was all along. Who knew? You just think you have bad shoes or. But he said he had never seen as big of a mess as what mine was.
Yikes.
Like, you ain't telling me something I didn't know because I was feeling it. It felt like you were wearing like tight shoes that are like 3 sizes too tight for your feet all the time. So, yeah, it was awful.
Yeah, I can't imagine the pain that Rocco feels. Like he says, just you gently brush his leg, like where the surgery was. I mean, his leg. And like the pain is just like fire.
That's true. Yeah, he said you could actually touch it, and it wasn't as bad.
Mm-hmm.
But you couldn't just. And the same thing, I had to put stuff underneath the foot of my bed, prop my sheets up. I couldn't stand the sheet touching my toes.
Wow.
Just the sheet. Mm-hmm. So I had to put stuff up under the bed to make a tent where my feet were. Yeah, I understand that. So, yeah, nerve issues it's just different than pain issues.
Yeah.
Yeah, it did sound like Rocco was not going to be back for a little while. He said he had to get himself in order and his family.
Oh yeah, if y'all haven't seen, Rocco posted an update yesterday. Just if you want to go check it out on his channel.
I mean, he looks good.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
he's in good spirits as usual.
Yeah. Yeah, the toe spreader thing didn't really help me.
Uh,
We tried that too. Oh, you get mad. Somebody broke his little heart. Of course, Matt, you have to have a heart to even know if that's pain in your heart.
oh, Matt is a sensitive soul.
He is. He acts like he's all tough and everything. But he is a very sweet. But
Goodness, I'm glad that I've got all my limbs and none of them hurt. I'll be thankful for that for as long as I can be.
well, like I broke this wrist, and I don't have. It kind of feels numb, like here.
Mm-hmm.
This happened in 2014, mind you. And like when I rub this, I can feel it, but not like I can feel it over here. And I just don't think I have the same grip that I used to have.
Yeah. I just have slight numbness on my neck, but I've had that, like I had a big tumor removed from my neck when I was 9 years old, and ever since then, like this part of my neck has very little feeling in it. But they told me a 9-year-old that there's a slight chance that when we're operating on your neck, we might sever a nerve that will give you the inability to move your tongue or smile ever again. I'm like, oh, well, thank you for telling me, a 9-year-old, that there's that kind of risk. I mean, they have to tell you the risk, but it's like, maybe tell the parents, let the parents deal with that.
And then let your parents cry or something.
Yeah.
Sharpie's tough.
Yikes.
There's whippersnapper coming in the back door. Oops. The tail end, whatever we call it. And it's true, Brickley Bell. You know, you always wake up the next morning thinking, I'm going to master this day. And you can't dwell on it.
Yep.
You just have to go and get her done and make the best of every day.
Dee Dee, boss lady said, check your text message.
Oh, Lord, I'm in trouble now.
No, you're not.
Oh, goodness.
Well, while you're doing that, we'll go over the streams real quick for today. All right, what's today? Today is Thursday. Oh, man, a lot of good streams today. 12:15, you got Rico staying with his afternoon chat delight. Okay, today at 5 p.m., Susan from SLC Aquatics will be hosting on Petsotics channel. 6 p.m. is usually rocking the coast, but he ain't back yet. But at 7 p.m., and this is all Eastern Standard Time, you got the Hot Mess Express with Foxy and Mary Page.
All right.
Then at 8 p.m., you had KG Tropicals. 9:30, with the Fish Room Fever streams, it starts off on James's channel, Fish Room Fever. Then at 10:30, you got Craft Ed with Ed, James, and Rico. And then after that, you have Rico and the Man, Rico and Ed.
Wait, did I hear correctly, or is there a afternoon delight today? Or no?
Yeah, I believe so.
Let's give. She wants us to play the quantum video again, the short. I don't have. If it's up here, I'm not seeing which.
I'll bring it back up for you.
And also, she wanted us to remind everybody, if you were a mod and you find yourself not a mod today, she had like 30 mods, and so she just put them back to the basics again. So It's nothing personal, just she had way too many. And
I just saw she texted me that too. I didn't realize it. I had my sound off on my phone, so.
I turned mine off too. but because every YouTube that I'm a subscriber of, all their things keep lighting up just for a split second. So I'm just
Yeah.
yeah. You have that neuropathy whip. That's
All
what
right, so
happens when you get old, people.
here we go.
All right.
So tomorrow, if you have a lot of things that you're trying to figure out how to do with salt water, that would be a good time to be at the stream and ask a bunch of questions, because you're pretty sure we're going to learn something tomorrow.
Yeah, I just looked them up to see what they've got. So environmental salts, algae control and nutrient removal, aragonite enhancers, bioactive color intensifiers, accessories, and treatments. So yeah, it looks like reef products.
I think it'll be very interesting to learn. 'Cause, I mean, for real, honestly, myself, I'm scared to do it. I just haven't just took the plunge to do it.
Yeah.
So it's just one of those things. It'd be a good thing to keep watching stuff, and tomorrow will be a good learning curve, I think, for everybody.
Yeah. I wanted to do salt because I don't have room now, but it's a nice learning so that if you do ever decide to do it, you can like, okay, I do remember I need to check this, that, the other, whatnot. And Jess was telling me, like for her tank, she had it a certain way, and then when she added that new rock, it changed things. So you have to do something else to fix that,
Right.
adjust that. Um, I'm just a little bit too lazy to absorb another learning process right now.
Jeremy said, like, I don't want to learn how to spend more money. That's what my fear is. Other than everything in salt water like being bitey or stingy, I know like the way I keep planted tanks that whenever I delve into keeping corals, I'm gonna want all the corals. And if you've ever looked at how much the frags cost, some of them cost, like at those aquatic events like Aquafest, there's some that are in like the hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Those fancy anemones as well.
Yeah, like Sharpie just says about the mollies. Bob has his in salt water.
Oh, what the heck was that? I'll be right back.
Okay, and which I find fascinating, but also with the salt, Jess brought her stuff back from Florida when she went to Arcachella in buckets and whatnot, which I think is pretty cool because that tank does look really nice. It looks like you're at the beach, basically. She got the sand and everything, but so it doesn't have to cost like a whole bunch if you don't want to make it a whole bunch. And I've heard other people say, you put in it what you want to, because you can do it kind of cheap compared to somebody who wants to go all out. Oh, yay!
Do it. Just unbox it. Rip the Band-Aid off.
You want to know?
Yeah, I do. Oh,
That should be the shrimpies.
yeah. I wrapped them pretty well, and if that heat pack is still warm, then I think it'll be all right. I'm glad they delivered it
There is
early.
a good crowd here. Yeah, you do a real good job, Stephen, with your shipping.
with UPS around here, I get my packages at like 6 or 7 p.m. and around Christmas time, like 10.
And there goes Brendan, what he's saying.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, see, it's really only how expensive you want to make it, just like fresh water. But I feel like you can go way more expensive on salt than you can on fresh water. Like loading up this aquarium with plants was expensive, but like imagine loading up the same size aquarium with like a bunch of frags. And then all the latest gadgets.
Now, frags, are those little rock-looking things that they have in the little square boxes in the...
Yeah, like little pieces of coral that take some amount of time to grow.
But, isn't that so pretty when those things flow?
I know. They're really, really cool to look at. Okay, make him big is what I'm hearing. So, there we go.
Wrong one?
That'll work.
There you go.
Boy, I think you know what you're doing here.
Steven sent him some stuff.
Some shrimpies.
It's still warm.
Good.
A live unboxing at that.
I'm not scared.
Scott says Skipper's going to repack it so he can make a video.
No. Holy cow, dude.
Yeah, I wrapped it up.
Did you take lessons from Pam on how to wrap? Uh-oh.
What? Telling her what? What did I do?
There goes Matt, tattletale.
No, Pam uses a lot of tape.
Yeah, she does.
Oh.
Jerry said she must have used like three things of tape to put that piece of art in it.
Nah, I didn't need tape for the inside. You just wrap it up really well, and then you wedge the bag down in there. Come on, shrimpies. Be alive. Are they alive?
Some, yeah.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Now, I sent you, is a bag cold?
Yeah, it's chilly.
Shoot. I wonder what happened then. I mean, the heat pack is still warm.
It was the real little ones that some of them didn't make it.
All right. Well, if you don't got...
Sure.
When did she ask for 10 cherry shrimp?
Just now.
I don't remember that. Yeah, so I was going to send you 12. I sent you like maybe 20 of them. So just count them. A lot of them that I sent you are buried females. So hopefully that will get the colony going. And yeah, some of them might be, like fainted, passed out.
I'm going to go float this. I ain't making that video.
Yeah, because that's what Joe was talking about yesterday. Because they might wake up out of that cold slumber.
Yep. And there were some juveniles in there. Maybe they didn't do well in there. But man, the heat pack is still warm. I had foam panels around it. I had the whole thing wrapped in that foam wrapping and then wrapped in paper. And that box was
Maybe
insulated.
Too many layers of paper on it, maybe.
I don't
It's
know.
all good, though.
Yeah, just let me know how many survive. Yeah, they could be dormant, so check
Well,
on that.
like you sent me plecos, and in one of the pleco bags was a stowaway, a hitchhiker shrimp.
Uh-huh.
And of course, he hung in there. Of course, that's one of those packages that got maybe remember it hung up in your area for 2 or 3 days before it really left your area. So it was a good 5 or 6 days.
Hmm.
And that little shrimpy, he's still kicking. He's still running with the red shrimp. He's going to pollute my population if I ever have him. But I think I have all the same sex shrimp because I haven't seen any babies in that tank. But that might not be true too. It might be different, just not seeing any babies yet. But yeah, he was just sporting around yesterday. And he's the most lively one that I've got. And apparently a pleco won't eat a shrimp in 5 days.
Bristlenose pleco, but I mean, unless they're like starving, I don't think they'd bother a shrimp.
Yeah, but you'd think after 5 days you would get hungry.
Or just annoyed at the shrimp crawling around the bag.
Didn't do it.
Yeah, a lot of times when I send plecos, there's going to be a stowaway shrimp because I have a lot of cherry shrimp now, enjoying the pleco food and pleco poop.
Now, see, I'm always afraid that I won't be able that I'll lose all my shrimp. How do your shrimp stay in the tank when you have other fish? Do you have them in with guppies?
And like the guppy platy mosh pit. Now, I mean, you're not going to get a booming colony of them, but you will have a sustained colony. It just, just expect that most of the babies are going to get eaten, and then some small percentage of them, if you have a well-planted tank, will survive. I guess they live down in the substrate for a while, and they live up in the floating plants, and where also the guppy fry live. And guppy fry will be too small to eat the shrimplets.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, guppies, endlers, platies, if they can catch a shrimp and it's small enough, they'll eat it.
I bought some ghost shrimp one time, and I put them in my community tank. Because the biggest thing I had in there was a Provenzus. But you know that killer one that I have, I looked, he's sporting around with the shrimp hanging way out of his mouth on both sides, and little shrimp's still alive, and he's like, "Look at me, I got a shrimp."
Yeah, there's certain tanks that I just cannot keep shrimp in. One of them, like I have shrimp in this 90-gallon with rainbows, but my 40-gallon with rainbows, they can't live. They get eaten. I guess it's not enough hiding spots. And my daughter's tank, which has green fire tetras, and which I think are the ones eating the shrimp, or at least like picking them apart.
Maybe if I ever get a good sized colony going where I feel like I can spare.
Right. That's how I kind of figured out which tanks can sustain them. Is I had a big colony, and so I could put a few in each tank and see what happened.
So neo shrimp could go in the same water parameters as your regular fish tanks.
They can go in every single tank water parameters that I have. They can go in, but not Caradinas, because my tap water has 7 degrees kH, and I don't do I don't do RO water or anything like that.
Yeah, I bought me some RO water, and I adjusted it to Caradina last night. That's why I'm gonna put these in when I deal with these planaria somehow. I'm thinking about taking the sand out. It just creeps me out. Can't help it. Just can't stand it. If I never looked down there and saw it, I wouldn't know the difference. But I saw it, so it's like I can't unsee it. And I'm sure every tank has good stuff like that in the bottom. But do you know what's cool? Like this stand here, it doesn't have a solid bottom underneath the tank. So if you get up underneath it and look at the bottom of the glass, you'll have all these pretty designs and colors from all the sand and everything that has mixed down at the bottom.
Oh, okay.
It looks like a piece of art. I should take a picture and put it on the wall. This has got to go to work.
Yeah, I was reading that. That is true because the one that I have for fishing, it still has bait in it because we didn't use it all. Yeah, it takes. Well, at the beginning it was like that, but now it's settled down until we catch more for fishing season.
What do
I
you keep in there?
I got river chubs and sunfish in there right now. Catfish bait.
here's Brennan bragging. That's a good idea. I could share that on my Facebook too. Yeah. Well, I didn't get my package today. The mail person didn't leave it. Hang on. So then I get mine today. Because I don't think I'm going to be on the show tomorrow.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah, I'm going to be behind the scenes tomorrow, and Kelly's going to be up with Will and Jess.
I will be watching or listening.
It's going to be very interesting. But anyways, we're getting pretty close. Does anybody have anything that they need to address? Oh. Oh, tomorrow's going to be the fish race, so make sure you get that done today.
Mm-hmm.
And okay, here's something about Carradina shrimp.
Don't have strong enough mouths. He's got very chunky, chewy rock water.
Gotcha. So they can eat his water.
Yep.
Okay, Dr. Anthony, we have that short that Miss Lori posts. And let's see if I can pull it back up.
Yeah, she posted a short in chat, and if you put on there, I love watching Aquatic Morning Show, it enters you into the race.
Just look for her her comment there, and you got to say there's 7 words, and that puts you in for the entry for the fish race tomorrow. Which the winner of that fish race goes along with the other 3 for the month of February, and then they go in for the grand prize at the end of the month.
Yep.
Which is a $100 gift card to Aquarium Co-op, a Aquatic Morning Show T-shirt, long sleeve tee, and a coffee mug. Plus, the weekly winner gets a keychain. Wow. See,
Boy, he should be able to raise some snails.
Mm-hmm.
See, it's about like mine.
And
On
cichlids.
ppms, I get 300 ppms of GH right out of the tap too.
I get 0.
Wow.
Oh, really? I did see your short Sharpie. It was pretty cool. Kind of creepy though, but yeah, it was cool. Okay.
Plant meeting.
Did we do the agenda today?
Yeah, I already did it.
And
Yep.
fishfam.link calendar of events.
Yeah,
Yes, I know that.
you're talking about the actual events.
The events, not the
Okay.
scheduled shows.
Bring it up now. Yeah, there's only a couple this month. We're going to go over it monthly now, I think, or a couple months. So it doesn't take up so much time.
Yeah. I mean, and plus some of those events are like more than half a year away.
Yeah. Need to
Maybe like
focus.
once a month could run down them just so people can start planning.
Yeah. So this weekend on Sunday, you got the Green Water Aquarium Society of Chicago land swap. It's February 13th from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. There's the address. It's at the Birdhaven Greenhouse Hall. It's open to the public, and parking is free. I would assume the admission is too. Then you have the Aqua Shell Orlando on the 26th and the 27th. That was what, 2 weekends? No, 3 weekends away.
Mm-hmm.
And March 5th, you got the New England Frag Farmers Market. It's in Connecticut, and they're having it at a high school. That's pretty cool. And March 6th, you got the Tropical Fish Swap with the Greater Chicago Cichlid Association in Northbrook, Illinois. And you have a Tropical Fish Swap in Michigan at March 6th from 12 to 4. It's Sterling Heights, Michigan. And on March 13th, you have the GCCA has a meeting with Dave. And then this is Northern Illinois Fish Swap is on the 20th from 11 to 2 in Loves Park, Illinois. March 26th is the Aquarium Club of Lancaster County is doing a freshwater swap at that fish place. It's $15 to go to it from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. And then last but not least, you got the Aquatic Expo, April 2nd to the 3rd. Save the date. With these ones, you're going to have to go to the website at the bottom to get more details because there's quite a bit more.
And Dr. Anthony said he's going to be in Portland, Oregon this weekend, speaking at the Greater Portland Aquarium Society.
Cool.
Is that the one Kenny and all them were part of?
Yes.
Did they have a plant society meeting?
I did not get that one, so I didn't put it up there. I'll try to remember.
Wouldn't that be cool to have one near you, Stephen?
I would definitely like that. I mean, Aquafest was like the closest thing. And Southeastern Louisiana Aquarium Society has done stuff before, but that was like pre-pandemic. I don't know what they're doing now.
Yeah.
Do you have
2.5 hours to 3 hours away from anything here?
Yeah.
One way. I don't think I'll be going to any anytime soon.
we're 5 minutes past 12. What do you want to play going out?
No matter.
Just go ahead and do.
Pick your favorite.
Since it's easy and it's right here, my finger's going to click on it.
Gotcha. That's easy. That's easy and favorite enough.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and do the members only song once again.
But thank everybody for coming and staying with us. And Patrick, thank you for the super stickers. Everybody else, mods, sponsors, thank you all for coming. And
Thanks, everybody.
Tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, y'all.
It's a live ever mosh pit. So watch it, don't knock it, drop and fry every day, ain't gon' stop it. People saying hey and whoa and take it slow, it's out of control, but they don't know I got a mother loving biome. Nature! So leave it alone, they're doing fine in a happy home. Making babies with their fathers and mothers and sisters and brothers is kinda gross, but you know that's the way it goes. Now I'm in the midst of a colony blitz. It all started with a batch of fry. The mama died, but the baby survived and grew up and thrived. Then the guppies kicked the breeding into overdrive. What was accidental and incremental blew up into an exponential and totally mental experimental hit. And the fish police threw a fit. I guess they just couldn't handle my live bearer mosh pit. Best not front on me about this colony, 'cause you can't spell guppy without that one and only G. You might think from this rhyme that I'm mucking up guppy lines. Ain't got no crooked spine or time to hear you whine. Stop the fish police! I'm making hybrids I desire to acquire and combine entire lines designed to inspire and surprise and advertise the rise of my monkey fighting live bearer empire. You looking all distraught, you think it's overstocked, but you got no shot to sway me, you're an afterthought. Yeah, I got guppies getting blitzed on duckweed. Had enough of these, well they don't stop and neither do we. You might call it a challenge, it's a foot per gallon. Your rationale is sound, but it's a little unfounded, 'cause I'm gonna be crowned as the best flippin' mud guppy breeder around. On this earth, then my mutts, I assert, are gonna make you a convert to a chaotic tank that doesn't take much effort or the hand of an expert. Look, all I did was rap and 5 guppies just gave birth. Best not front on me about this colony, 'cause you can't spell guppy without that one and only G. You might think from this rhyme that I'm mucking up guppy lines. Ain't got no crooked spines or time to hear you whine, 'cause you best not front on me about this colony, 'cause you can't spell guppy without that one and only G. If you wanna do like I do, fertilize the plants with fish food. Don't fret about being overrun, just chill and have some fun. I got the new genetics for the color theoretics, a different aesthetic. It's cosmetic and frenetic. If you don't get it, I do. I got a vision, it's eidetic. And your derision, well, it's really quite pathetic. Uh-oh. Now you see a bunch of platties, they're looking fatty. You think it's fatty, and the plants are overgrown, getting kinda ratty. It's alright, little laddie, just look me in the eye and tell me who's your daddy. Best not front on me about this colony, 'cause you can't spell guppy without that one and only G. You might think from this rhyme that I'm mucking up guppy lines. Ain't got no crooked spines or time to hear you whine, 'cause you best not front on me about this colony, 'cause you can't spell guppy without that one and only G. If you wanna do like I do, fertilize the plants with fish food. Don't fret about being overrun, just chill and have some fun. Yeah. You think I give a fudge about some algae? What, you afraid of shiznit getting too natural up in this biznatch? Good sir, dispose of your TDS meter, for it measures organic and inorganic solids, and it's more beneficial to learn the chemistry of your water. Thank you very much. If you wanna do like I do, fertilize the plants with fish food. Don't fret about being overrun, just chill and have some fun.